is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Oh, look who we have.
It's a beautiful thing. Look at our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take him by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay.
And it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But holy, I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will be manifested through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 178. NASDAQ is up 252. S&Ps are up 13. Gold contract down $4.80, trading at $14.73 an ounce. Silver up 39 cents, $12.16 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $5.18, $25.56 a barrel. That's the largest move in oil ever, EVER, folks. But guess what? Don't touch it. That baby is the largest move ever, but that thing has also got smoked, and I suspect it's one of the largest moves down ever also. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note up a full point plus 5 ticks at 135.08. The 30-year bond up 4 points plus 21 ticks at 172.21 in King Dollar. King Dollar up 843 ticks, trading up 1,600 ticks rather, trading 102.770. The euro is at 106. The yen is at 110.81, and the British pound is at 115 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So first, we'll go over to the SPY first. We'll take a look at the SPY. SPY out here, folks. Bottom line, you're up $1.89. You've done 209 million shares. Not a bad start. If we take a look at this and we put this on a monthly basis, what you're going to see is that you got all the way down to the lows of December of 2018, which was that 233.76. And let me just make sure of that. Yeah, 233.76, and you rejected that price. So bottom line is that this thing wants to go topside. NDX 100, as I've been saying quite some time, that is the strongest index, and I'm talking about in spades. And this is like a Herculean index compared to the other indices. Why? Because the NDX 100, folks, only made it down to the highs of the lows of 2018. That high there was 173.31. We got down into 166. It rejected it. You're going topside. Once it gets above it again, guess what? If this thing, I suspect it's going to get back inside its higher range too, which is going to be a mind blower. Why? Because so at 179.64 right now. When you get above 187.53, that's saying, guess what, man? You're going topside again. You're going to go right after the highs of 237, which is just pretty amazing. Different ball game altogether. Even the small caps today. The small caps, folks, actually caught a bid today, which is almost unheard of. The small caps out here, and what they did is that they rejected lower price. The low of yesterday was 96.25 inside the IWM. We went to 95.69. You rejected it. And that's a monster heads up, because you got to remember something, that the small caps never reach their high. So if you have the weakest index in the marketplace that can finally catch a bid, it says quite a bit. Notes and bonds. You take a look at the note and bond market. This note and bond market TY. No, sorry. Yeah, TYM. So you take a look at the note and bond market, and what you're going to see is this. We did a 0.618 retracement off the highs to where we were this morning. I suspect what we're going to see out here once again is that you get a rejection of lower price out here this morning. We hit 133.21. That is saying that, guess what? This thing is going to go topside once again. We'll see what kind of strength it has. But bottom line, when you do a 0.618 retracement, it's saying a couple of different things. It's saying that it's got weaker. It's saying that more than likely you're not going to break the highs. But that being said, it looks to me like this is going to grind higher. That's how this is setting up. King dollar. King dollar is going after its highs. Let's get King dollar up there. So King dollar is going after its highs. Right now, you're at 102.709. And what we have with King dollar, you bring this back. King dollar is going after the highs. I believe it's 2017. 108.820. That's where that baby is looking to go. You can picture the next 60 minutes. Yeah, this market's still going to battle it out, but I do expect that Green Sherman-Williams is going to win today as the S&P is just flat. Let's go to Scott in the Safety Harbor. Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Tom, you are so up and ready to go today, and I will tell you a quick story. I got myself all stressed out, started getting some bad heart palpitations today, and I will tell everyone what you already know. When you start not feeling good, the money don't make a damn bit of difference.
That's right, man. That's not good.
Because all of a sudden, I just, nothing made a difference.
No, you got to be healthy.
All I can tell you.
You got to be healthy.
I feel better now. I went to the doctor. She gave me something to calm down, and no one can have it. It's for me only. But, Tom, what would you do on a very relaxed basis right now with the VIX, with Carnival Cruise Lines, with oil? Is it time to get in?
I'd say no, not the cruise lines. I wouldn't get involved in oil or the cruise lines. Cruise lines, my take is going to go BK.
I'm thinking that also. I had a friend that worked for Carnival one time, and he said it's a lot like fast food. If the line stops, then that's it. The only way they make money, apparently, is just a constant flow. You're going off, someone else is coming in. So.
Yeah, it's the tech stocks. The tech stocks have proven that they are the place to be. The retracement wasn't as bad as the whole rest of the market. Technology going forward is a big deal, and that's my take. And it's technically they're set up, man. The rest.
Why would you back away? I know you're a gold guy, but why would you back away from oil? It seems like it just. Because it'd be back at 40.
Because let's look at ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil's a mess. It's still a mess. Evidently, we have so much oil, it's unbelievable. And it looks to me that the bottom line is that things change, man. Hey, stay right there. We're coming right back. Just a quick break out here. Our phone number, folks, is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 158. NASDAQ is up 254. S&P's up 7.5. We'll come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks. The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The Gold Report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
TFNN is launching an open house for our Tiger's Den. For a limited time, you can get a 30-day free trial to the Tiger's Den. Just enter promo code OPEN at checkout and pay nothing for 30 days while you try out your Tiger's Den membership as part of our open house. With market volatility at an all-time high and people all over the world working from home if possible, TFNN is hosting an open house in our Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is an interactive chat room that runs all day where other tigers and tigresses discuss trading ideas with the hosts and members, along with charts and current market news, as well as live access to the charts the hosts use during their programs. Join us for the Tiger's Den Open House. Begin your Den membership today by just entering OPEN at checkout and pay nothing while you try things out for 30 days. For all the details and to start your Den membership today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the TFNN Tiger's Den Open House taking place now. Sign up today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 160, Nasdaq up 255, S&P's up 12. They're fluctuating. That being said, folks, bottom line is that the politicians know how to move things. That's for sure. So this is pretty cool. So this is fast. McConnell is going to introduce a third aid bill later today. So you watch this market. I mean, that came across. The S&P's went from 0 to up 23, back to 4. Now you're at plus 15. We're talking to Scott from Safety Harbor. We're talking about basically the market in general, oil in particular. Yeah, the oil market, Scott, I mean, if you look at, I mean, this has been happening a long time, man. I mean, ExxonMobil still can't move, So
yeah, oil's been going down since December. That's what's strange about this whole thing. It's just continuing from its downfall.
It is. And, if we look at this contract today, okay, so this contract today, okay, the bottom line, as I said at the beginning of the program, this is the largest move ever in oil. That being said, it's nothing. It's like, we just went from $64 and we hit lows out here of $20 yesterday. So, the bottom line is that I would just say that in particular, the market is saying that we have so much oil that we're not going to use it, evidently.
I agree with that. How do you feel about the stimulus? I just don't think there's enough money. There's just not enough money to stimulate every business and every person. I drove down Gulf Boulevard last night, and to see it, everything closed, I'm thinking, how can they bring that back? It's just
I agree. No, listen, it's a real bummer, man. They're going to try. I suspect, there's going to be trillions that are put into it. But, yes, there's going to be people that are hurting. There is a repricing that's going on, and it's real. I mean, there's some places will not reopen. It is what it is. I think
it's a great lesson, Tom, as you know, because you believe in a lot of the same things that I do about, one, keeping their life simple and in order.
Right.
Because things do happen. The water it's like the water looks like glass out there in the Gulf. Well, if you think that, you're going to get killed because it's going to get rough one day. So I think it's a great lesson for people to get their finances in order, maybe live a little more, conservative and keep things for a rainy day.
And that's easier for us when you're older. That's what happens, folks. No, it is.
How did you know that, Tom?
No, the
exactly
sad
right.
thing is,
you have a great day,
listen,
and it's
man,
good to hear your voice.
If I was 30 years old, the bottom line, your risk factor is heavier, all of that. So there's no doubt
Tom, I want to tell you a 2-second story about youth. When I was 27 years old, I came down, and there was a condo for sale at 440 West. You know where it's at on Gulf Boulevard?
Yeah.
It's at $29,900. There was a Corvette that I was looking at the same time over on Island Estates a guy had. I ended up, instead of using that money for a down payment on the condo, buying the Corvette. That is youth in a nutshell. That condo's worth $400,000 today. The Corvette is probably in a junkyard.
Yeah, I know. Okay, man. Have a great one. Thank you so much, man. Have a safe one. So market-wise out here, it's going to be wild watching this. So look at this move in the S&P, folks. What has happened out here today, too, by the way, folks, okay? The volatility has slowed down dramatically. It has. That's the real bottom line. I could feel it this morning, actually, when Tommy and I were on. And that's important in the context that if this market can start clawing its way higher. You can see when that announcement come out, the S&Ps were down at 2388. So the S&P is just, what, 16, 26, 20, they just put 28 points in just on that announcement, because there's no doubt, folks, what I would say is happening in this coronavirus in Congress between now and 2008 is that they are acting quicker. And I hope that they've taken a playbook off of 2008, because what it happened in 2008, they did wait. Well, it was a different deal, too, by the way, okay? But what they did do is that they waited too long, and every day is crucial to get funds to exactly, the working people, to the businesses that Scott was just talking about. Because it's good. This is going to be about how fast that you can get money and cash to people that need it to keep businesses open, so that they can keep their employees employed and go forward. It looks to me at this particular point they are going to get that very, very quickly. Particularly it's very encouraging that they're introducing a third bill today. That's a big number, folks. These bills are long. There's a million things that are in them that we'll find out in the future. But bottom line is that the helicopter money, as we had talked about plenty of times in 2008. Bottom line is that it's going to be out there, and you got to get it to the citizens, and you got to get to them as fast as you can. And if that's the case, your probability does go higher that these things will straighten themselves out. There'll still be some problems out here. There's no two ways about that. But if we get follow through, so what we have not got yet is this. We have not got when I was on here St. Patrick's Day, right? That was 2 days ago, okay? So 2 days ago we're talking about the Irish saved the whole market, right? Bottom line is that we had the S&P cash go from 2167 up to 25, and then boom. It goes right back down last night into last night. In fact, if you take a look at these lows last night, this is about as intense as you get. We had a 200-point move inside the S&P last night. So that S&P last night came down at, let's see, what's that, right at midnight? Oh, interesting. Yeah, right at midnight. At midnight, oh, this is really cool, man. This is pretty sick. How does this work, man? Yeah, right at midnight it hit us low. So we hit 2288. And right now you're at 2436, but yet we got to 2474. So you're just shy of basically 200 points. And that is what it does take to get out of lower lows. And most times what you see is actually what you had there. The cool thing is that happened overnight and not when the market was open. Most times what you see is that you see that final spike down, and it's a vicious spike down. In this case, that spike down probably, let me see how many points it was, because this is important. It's important that the spike down is dramatic. Yeah, and that was about as dramatic as you can get. So if you go to, we go to 20 minutes. Let's see. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, you go to 20 minutes of 12 last night, Eastern time, you're at 2347. And then you spiked to 2312. No, he spiked to 22.88. Yeah, that's it. So 22.88 to 23.47. Yeah, so 47.57. You spiked 59 points, and then bang, you come right off it. You literally come right off it. And that's what it takes, you know. And what that is, you know, you always end up getting a final flush down. And it has to do with, just like all of us, whether buying the dip, you get stopped. Buying the dip, you get stopped. And then all of a sudden, bang, here it goes. Dow up 309, Nasdaq up 311, S&P's up 32. Hold on for the ride, folks. They're going to run this right into the close. Coming right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. TFNN has developed a daily programming lineup for traders by traders. We start every trading day live at 8:30 a.m. with Tommy O'Brien hosting the morning market kickoff as he starts the day off by breaking down everything you need to know about what's going on for the trading day ahead. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento takes your calls and questions live on the air for the opening bell as he hosts Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom and Tommy O'Brien host the Bull Bear Trading Hour. At 11 a.m., it's Kevin Hinks and Alex Coffey from TD Ameritrade Network with Fast Market. Basil Chapman at noon with the Tiger Technicians Hour. Steve Rhodes hosts the Trader's Edge at 1 p.m. Dave White with the Power Trading Hour at 2 p.m. And Tom O'Brien closes out the day for the final hour of trading live from 3 till 4. Don't miss a second of our daily programming lineup. Tune in to Tiger TV every trading day live at TFNN.com. Educating investors.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 279, Nasdaq's up 300, S&Ps are up 33. Now check this out, folks, because this is going to be a big number. It doesn't look to me like you're going to take this out today, but this is going to be something you want to keep your eye on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, we know that the NDX 100 is the strongest index out here, but when I put this up on a longer term chart, I'm putting this on a 10-minute chart, and I just, bottom line is that intraday, folks, I always use 10-minute charts. That's why it's on a 10-minute chart, okay? So what we get here, right, is this. You have a consolidation, and we haven't been able to get over this consolidation. The consolidation inside the Qs are 184.68. That's going to be a big number for us tomorrow morning. Because if we can launch that number, you will get up to, I can make the case, you can get up to 200 pretty quickly. So this is going to be a good number to watch. And what has just happened, like in the last 10, 15 minutes, you know, we did come down 20 minutes ago. Let's say 30, 10, 20. Yeah, 20 minutes ago. And you had a little volume there. Then I rejected it. Last time we did push into it, and we had some volume. So that is going to be the number that you're going to want to watch real carefully, because of the fact that that NDX is going to be the one, you know, if you remember, even when the markets were going higher, I was talking about the chip stocks. The chip stocks take the NDX up. NDX takes the composite up. Composite takes everything else up on the way down. Bottom line, those were the last ones also coming down, and they did not do the type of correction that the rest of the market did. Now, what you also have out here, and this is going to be pretty cool, when you take a look at the Dow Industrials, okay, what the Dow Industrials has done, and if you have my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, you're going to know there's a chapter on Fibonacci contraction expansion theory, right? So what the Dow Industrials have done, folks, is this. The Dow has done more than a 1 to 1.618 ABC down. And when you do more than a 1 to 1.618 ABC down or up, most times you have an immediate change of trend in the marketplace. And what does immediate mean? Immediate means like, you know, 2, 3, 4 days. And we did it. You know, the first leg down in the Dow Industrials, we started out, this is good, we got plenty of time to do this. So just so I can show you how this works, okay? Because this is something that you want to understand, folks, and you don't see this in the marketplace, but when you do, you want to pay attention to it. So the first leg, we start from the highs, which is 29,568.57. We got down to, now so that high was established out here on February 12th. The first leg down took you to February 28th. Now that low was 24,681.01. Okay, so that was 4,887.56 points. Now what you do is this, so I'm going to multiply that times 1.618, which gets you, which is a total mind blower, by the way, 7,908.07. So that's the 0.618 retracement. It's the retracement, by the way, off the C point. So the C point in the Dow Industrials was 27,102.34. So let's put that in this calculator. So 27,102.34. I don't believe I just did that. Okay, what did I say? Minus like 7,200 or something, right? I got to do it again. I'm sorry, folks. My God, I just did. Okay, so I'll do this quick. Okay, 29,568.75 minus 29,568.75 minus, that's the A point, minus the B point, the low, which is 24,681.01, which gives you the 48.87. And then I'm going to minus that against minus 27,102.34, which I'm not going to do it again for you. The bottom line, do the math on it, folks. You're gonna see that when we hit the lows out here, it expanded more than a 0.618. When you expand more than a 0.618, the bottom line, most of the times you get a change of trend. That's really important, particularly where we are right now inside the Dow Industrials. Now, that's the first one. The second one, where we want to be looking at tomorrow when we're coming into the close, is going to be the actual trend line. When we take a look at this trend line, it broke the trend. It broke the trend from the lows that were established out here in 2009. And the real question is going to be, can you get above that trend tomorrow? The number we end up hitting the so it's 20,761. That's what you'd like to see this close on a weekly basis. You get that, then you really have something, and you know, we'll see how far this retracement can go, meaning the bounce higher. Because when you're doing this, you got to remember something. We're doing that on the weakest indice. So that's a real, basically, if the weakest indice can get up and start doing something, the other indices will move. You know, the small caps, the bottom line, they've been moving out here. IWM is up $6.45. We haven't seen a move like that in quite some time. If we go take a look at the higher volume equities out here, you get Microsoft's up $6.50. We get Pfizer's down $1.60. Cisco's up $1.30. Walt Disney's up $6.70. J.P. Morgan Chase is up $1.30. You get Visa up $7. Home Depot is up $4.75. United Technologies $6. McDonald's, Big Mac's up $9. So let's go look at McDonald's, MCD, and see what McDonald's has cooking here. Okay, so that's interesting. McDonald's, we bring this back. Let's see what it was going against. My God, look at these. These are a mess. Okay, so McDonald's, well, you're going against, you know, when you take a look at these, I always hate to say this, folks, but, you know, I talk about volume all the time. All of these equities have gone back to the last time they ever had in volume. And that's exactly what McDonald's did. Last time McDonald's had volume on the way up was at $124. And guess what? Where do we hit? $124.23 at the lows. If you want to see the biggest one's Boeing. The bottom line, you know, and that's how we were going up for years on light volume. And then all of a sudden, guess what? I've never seen it in weeks go back to that number, but it did it in spades. Bottom line is that you got the number out. The first one that it ripped right through was the 197. And what you have out here, the last time that we had volume on Boeing was, and it's glaring too, by the way, folks, when you take a look at it, it was $102, and that brings you back to February of 2016. And we went a lot lower than that. Yeah, we went down to $89. Right now you're trading at 100. But that's just how these babies go, man. You know, this no doubt was the fastest acceleration going back to the volume to basically recharge itself. That's how these things work. It's a repricing, a recharging of where the true supply and demand was inside of the marketplace. Dow right now, Dow is up at 223. You get the NASDAQ up 257. S&Ps are up 15.5. We'll come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up by 303, Nasdaq's up 271, S&Ps are up 22. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we have a great trading room, and we've opened this trading room up to everyone, free. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see open house right under featured content, the Tiger's Den. It's a state-of-the-art trading room. Realistically, right now, you really got even more action in it. So right now, it's active probably about 10 to 12 hours a day, always active from 8 in the morning to basically 4 or 5 at night. Now, bottom line, you do have folks in there at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So the way that works, folks, is that you hit the Tiger's Den. Bottom line, the Tiger's Den is normally $39 a month. You get it free, absolutely free for the first month. You like it, you can keep it. You don't like it, guess what? It doesn't cost you a thing. Check it out over there. You're going to get a lot of great information each and every day. In fact, one of the Tigers just put in here, which is more excitement about the market being up 250 than the other day when it was up $1,000. Interesting. It's so right. It's now this is really cool. What this Tiger's saying, okay? And I suspect one of the reasons, okay, has to do with, I'll show you something here. So if we go to the VIX first, what it has to do with is that even though the volatility looks like it's a monster, the volatility, folks, is slowing down, and it's a different trade. What I mean by a different trade is that as you're going against the volatility that's out there, you can see that the VIX just fell from 84 to 68. So that's bringing the volatility down. You bring in the volatility down, and as the volatility is coming down, you are testing lows, and we rejected lows with lighter volume. And if you want to see something that's really insane, is the TVIX, and if you just want to see how dramatic this is, the TVIX today, folks, went from a price point of 985. Now here, first off, the TVIX, I believe this is the triple. It better be the triple. Oh my God, it's only the double. Okay, so this is only the double velocity shares inside the marketplace. But this gives you an idea of how the volatility did come down. We went from a price point of 985, and we're at 550 in one day. That's what ends up happening. Now, granted, in about 1 month, you went from $43 all the way up to $1,000. Look at this, man. This is pretty cool. So this, we got to get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, on. So look at this TVIX, folks. He loves round numbers. It hit 1,000 exactly, 1000.00. That is pretty cool, man. That's sick. So, coming into the close out here, we'll see what these babies can do. They're gonna run it, man. This S&P, they've been playing with the S&P all day long. The bulls and bears have been fighting it out. It looks like coming into the close here, you know, we've been fluctuating at this. Let's see, the number where it's been selling off each and every time is 24.47. So you get, we're at 24.39, 24.40 right now. We'll see what happens when it gets up to that level. That is the number that you definitely have sellers that are sitting there. Let's go over to the NDX 100, because what you're going to see, the NDX will be the first one that will go. And inside the NDX, the number is, let me go right there. So that's 7452, and right now we're at 7428. We're right at these numbers, man. These are the numbers that you need real juice in order to basically break the sellers up at that particular point. Because what has happened, of course, is that the sellers have been in control of the marketplace. There's no two ways about that. They will be in control of the marketplace until you can take out a decent consolidation. You take out a decent consolidation, particularly if you can take out a consolidation coming into the close, it's a big deal. When I showed you that consolidation a little bit earlier, it looks like it's going to be out there tomorrow morning versus tonight. Inside the gold market, bottom line is that that's a sector, if you're into the metals, that you want to keep your eye on, because the gold market period, when you look back on it, the gold market's going to be the first one. It was the last one to get smoked on the way down. It was the first one to come out of it. And bottom line, you had like if we look at the XAU bottomed out on Monday at $62.72, gets all the way up to 86, come back and test that today and said, see ya, didn't want to be ya, got down to a price point of 66 today and just took off topside. Now you're at 80. The gold bugs index, we go look at the gold bugs index, going to be the same type of setup inside the gold bugs index. That laid out at 142.51 on Monday. We got down to 154 today, same type of setup. You're laying out there at 193. So overnight, we'll see how this shakes out. Some of the what's going to be intriguing here, folks, is to also see about what are the sectors, number one, that are going to come out of this, and what are the equities. Most times that when you have a downdraft that's this dramatic, most times you do have different equities and different sectors that basically are much stronger coming out of something like this. NDX 100 to me is the strongest out here. That being said, bottom line is that Walmart, I mean, that is just amazing what happened with Walmart. Walmart, folks, okay, doesn't even look like it ever, that we were ever in a bad market. Walmart went to all-time highs. And, of course, that had to do with the amount of supplies that people have got inside the marketplace, well, inside the grocery stores, stocking up. And so those numbers, you can expect those numbers to be very large, going forward. No two ways about that. We got to take a look at the banking. So let's go take a look at J.P. Morgan. The bottom line, these banks absolutely took it on the chin also. J.P. Morgan went from $139, hit a low out here today at 76. And we bring this back and we take a look at it. And what you're going to see there, they also got all the way back to, let's see, November of 2016. This came back to a breakout area. That's where it came back to. At this point, it has rejected it. We'll see whether it can get any juice. Where the next battle is going to lie, folks, okay, and after the debacle of 2008, the battle's going to lie on the amount of bailouts that happen and, of course, the amount of stock buybacks after the bailouts. I mean, the bottom line, when you look at 2008, no one went to jail. Us as citizens bailed everyone out. They got to basically take all the profits, bring all the profits into the shareholders, keep goosing the stock so that the executives make money hand over fist. And it's a classic: privatize the profits and socialize the losses. I mean, if all of us, we really should learn something out of this, because it drives me up a wall every time that folks won't basically understand single mothers needing money, cities needing money, but yet they don't pay attention to the General Electrics of the world, the Boeings of the world in this particular case, the airlines of the world in this particular case, that come in with hundreds of billions of dollars that they just give away. And if you don't think that's socialism, folks, okay, bottom line, you better start looking at the dictionary again, because that's exactly what it is. And in particular, the difference is that when the money's there, they take the money, and when the money isn't there, they come to us. So, we'll see how this shakes out. Trump said out there today, he had got a question, and he said he doesn't have a problem with barring stock buybacks if they have to be bailed out. That's a good start. Look at that. They just smoked the S&P again. You're going to love it. So Dow is up 197, NASDAQ up 181, S&Ps are up 1. We'll come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. It's going to be quick here. So check this out, folks, with JNUG, okay? Right now, JNUG's trading at 457, and the net asset value, folks, is 369. So this is what happened last night, by the way, inside the Nugget. And if we go over to the Nugget, what you're going to see, the Nugget, the net asset value is 684, and you're at 698. So you want to be aware of that in the JNUG, because what will end up happening is that will reset itself. Well, not necessarily reset itself tomorrow morning, but it will reset itself. So that is way over the net asset value. Net asset value is 373. That's real time, by the way, and we're at 479. So we'll keep our eyes on these. And if you are trading those doubles or triples, you want to really understand how those net asset values shake out. Dow right now is going to hold. We're at 239. Nasdaq at 211. S&P still having a hard time. They're whacking that S&P all over the place, man. No two ways about that. Right now, you're up $7. It looks like the green at Sherwin-Williams just may win this day. And you got to remember, the futures stay open to 4:15, okay, 4. And I suspect, we'll see whether it can stay green. If it stays green, I don't care if it's by 1 or 2, it's going to be a victory for today. And volume-wise, what we did out here volume-wise is that you're going to see that inside the NYSE, where we're at 1.2. Oh, this is going to be interesting here to see how that shakes out. So let me put this up here for a second. Let's see, INDU, because you're going to have Okay, so take the SPY. First day off. Yeah, you get the first day off the lows. That's so we get the first day. We get the first days off the lows there, folks. The real kicker is going to be the follow through. And if we get follow through out here tomorrow, guess what? You'll see a bounce. We have not had follow through one day, folks. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come back and visit us right here tomorrow morning, 8:30. Tommy kicks us off. Great show. Tell all your friends, too, please. We'll get them, folks.